All right, everyone, buckle up. This is going to be a fun one.
Yeah, I think so.
I do. Get ready to dive deep as we explore something that, frankly, sounds way too good to be true.
All right, lay it on me. I'm intrigued.
Chocolate.
Chocolate. Okay.
That's right.
That's usually a good sign.
But not just any chocolate. We're talking about the potential of cocoa flavanols to actually protect us.
Protect us. From what, a chocolate shortage?
Huh. No, think stress. Think high-fat diets.
Oh, okay, now you've got my attention. They're pretty common issues, so chocolate's the answer.
A recent study from the University of Birmingham suggests it could play a role. They found that participants who consumed high flavanol cocoa actually had better vascular function under stress.
Under stress, huh? And even after a high-fat meal.
Yep, even after indulging. The benefits even lasted for over 90 minutes. Pretty wild, right?
Yeah, that's pretty impressive. But before we get too excited, let's back up a bit. What exactly are these cocoa flavanols we're talking about? I love chocolate.
Yeah, me too. But I'll admit, I don't really know the science.
Well, think of them as these amazing little compounds tucked away in unprocessed cocoa beans. They're like plant nutrients, but supercharged.
Supercharge. How so?
They're packed with antioxidants and all sorts of helpful molecules. And one of their biggest claims to fame is supporting vascular health.
Okay, I'm going to need you to break that down for me.
Right.
Why should our listeners care about vascular health?
Vascular health is all about how well your blood vessels are working. And your blood vessels are like the highways of your body.
Highways.
Yeah, they carry oxygen, nutrients, everything your cells need to thrive. They also regulate blood pressure.
So basically, healthy blood vessels, healthy body.
Exactly. And that's where cocoa flavanols come in. They help improve blood flow, reduce oxidative stress, which is basically cellular damage, and even help mitigate some of the risks associated with our modern lifestyles.
I keep thinking back to that Birmingham study, the one with the stress tests. What kind of stress tests were they doing?
Oh, they had participants do some mentally challenging tasks like problem solving and memory games, things we encounter every day, but they can definitely get the blood pumping.
Especially after a high-fat meal. I know I feel sluggish after something heavy.
And that's what makes the results so interesting. Even with that high-fat meal working against them, so to speak, the folks who had the high flavanol cocoa drink performed better, and their blood vessels seemed to be handling the stress more effectively.
So how do these flavanols actually work their magic? It's almost like they're giving our bodies a secret weapon.
Well, one of the key mechanisms is through nitric oxide production.
Nitric oxide. Isn't that a gas?
It is, and it plays a crucial role in vascular health. It's like a signaling molecule that tells your blood vessels to relax and widen.
So it's like a chill pill for your blood vessels.
Pretty much. And this widening improves blood flow and helps regulate blood pressure, which is super important when you're stressed.
Because stress usually makes your blood pressure go up.
Right. Exactly. But the flavanols, through nitric oxide, can help counteract that. They help your blood vessels stay more flexible and resilient in the face of stress.
That's incredible. Basically, when things get tense, flavanols are helping your blood vessels stay calm and carry on.
You got it.
Now, you also mentioned that flavanols are powerful antioxidants and anti-inflammatories. What's the deal with that?
Well, our bodies are constantly under attack from these things called free radicals.
Free radicals. Sounds dangerous.
They can be. They're unstable molecules that can damage our cells and contribute to inflammation.
And where do these free radicals come from?
Everywhere. Pollution, stress, even the process of converting food to energy creates some.
So just living our lives, we're exposed to these little troublemakers.
Pretty much. And that's where antioxidants like flavanols come in.
Yeah.
They're like the body's defense squad.
Yeah.
They neutralize those free radicals, protecting our cells and tissues.
Like a superhero team for our cells.
I like that. And then there's inflammation. It's a natural process, but when it becomes chronic, it can be a real problem.
Chronic inflammation. That's linked to a lot of different health issues, right?
Heart disease, cancer, Alzheimer's, the list goes on.
Sorry.
But flavanols can help keep inflammation in check, like turning down the volume on overactive immune response.
So it's all about balance, right?
Yeah.
Keeping things running smoothly.
Exactly. It's not about eliminating stress or never eating a high-fat meal again. It's about giving your body the tools it needs to handle those things more effectively.
Building resilience from the inside out. I love that. So let's get down to the practical stuff. If our listeners want to add more flavanols to their diet, where do they start?
Well, high flavanol cocoa is a great option, but you have to be careful. Not all chocolate is created equal.
Right, like those super sweet milk chocolate bars probably aren't going to cut it.
No, you want to look for minimally processed cocoa powder. The darker, the better, generally speaking.
And what about those other sources you mentioned? Like berries, apples, green tea?
Those are all fantastic. They contain different types of flavanols, each with their own unique benefits. Berries are loaded with anthocyanins, which give them their vibrant colors and are also potent antioxidants.
So eating the rainbow is actually good for you. I knew it!
And green tea is famous for its catechins, another type of flavanol that can do wonders for your health.
It's amazing how nature provides all these incredible compounds. So how much should someone aim for each day?
Studies suggest around 400 to 600 milligrams of flavanols per day for optimal benefit.
Is that a lot?
Not really. You can get there with a mix of high flavanol cocoa and those other foods we talked about.
It's encouraging to know that small dietary changes can make such a big difference.
Absolutely. And think about it. Stress and not so healthy eating are pretty common in our modern world.
Oh yeah, tell me about it.
But by simply incorporating more flavanol-rich foods, we might be able to reduce the risk of all sorts of problems down the line.
Things like metabolic syndrome and chronic diseases.
Exactly. It's like taking a proactive approach to our health.
So it's not just about enjoying a delicious cup of cocoa or a handful of berries. It's about giving our bodies the support they need to thrive in a sometimes challenging world. Makes you wonder, what other everyday foods might be hiding these incredible health benefits? We'd love to hear your thoughts on that. Share your experiences, your favorite flavanol-rich recipes, anything that comes to mind. Let's keep this conversation going.
Yeah, let's do it.
Until next time, stay curious and keep on diving deep.
See ya.